Oh my god guys, so BioWare really is releasing a DLC that revolves around the dwarves and the deep roads. The Descent is being released next Tuesday, August 11th. Is everyone else as hyped as I am? I've spent all day looking at the trailer frame by frame to see if we can squeeze out any more information to be hyped about. Let's start.
Each new tremor opens another fissure in the deep roads.
So we know that there are some earthquakes happening in the deep roads, opening fissures. We can see statues of paragons collapsing. The first and the biggest question this brings up for me is, what the heck could be causing these tremors? The breach? Or something underground? And what could these fissures opening mean for the dwarves down there? Or the darkspawn? Or the stone? Or the archdemons?
If there is something causing earthquakes, it's down there.
Next, we see our merry band of misfits taking an elevator deep down into the earth. It appears that we will be meeting two dwarves. Could they possibly be new companions? In other shots of the party, we can see the male taking the place of one of our normal 3 party members, though not in every shot. Will he be a DLC companion? Even if these dwarves are companions only for this quest, I'm excited to get to know some more dwarves. I love me my dwarves. They look like 2 warriors, a male 2-handed warrior and a female sword and board. The male looks like a legionnaire, as is made clear by his armor and facial tattoos. The woman on the right appears to be of a higher caste with no facial markings and carrying a shield.
Are those eyes?
Show yourselves!
And it looks like we will be facing Darkspawn. But was anyone surprised? We are in the deep roads after all.
We must stop the darkspawn and the quakes.
If we have to stop the Darkspawn and the quakes, does this mean that the two are related? Are the Darkspawn causing the quakes somehow? Does it possibly have anything to do with their quest to find an archdemon? And also, get a load of that lyrium. It's beautiful and spread wide and probably extremely dangerous to be in such close proximity. No red lyrium to be found, however.
Or all of Thedas may be at risk.
Now what or whom do we have here? The most logical answer is a Darkspawn emissary, but you know me. I don't go with the logical answers, I like to overanalyze everything. This dude is huge and strangely not attacking. Neither is the Inquisitor. So could this be a peaceful Darkspawn? The size and the long spindly fingers remind me of the Architect. Could it be him? Or possibly one of the other Magisters who entered the Black City with Corypheus? I don't know, maybe I am stretching it a bit.
Get ready.
Now, these enemies look like they're wearing dwarven armor. And is that lyrium in their armor? Were those the blue eyes that the female narrator mentioned earlier? Are they Darkspawn Genlocks? I kind of doubt it. They don't really look like the other obvious Genlocks that we see in this trailer that I'll show you in a minute. Or could these possibly be the dwarves of Kalsharok? The World of Thedas Volume 1 on page 37 implies that the dwarves of Kalsharok may be somehow blighted similarly to the Grey Wardens. It says, "As curious as I was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I can't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when our deal was struck, unashamed. I lived through a time of blight. I've felt the gaze of a Grey Warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment, I still can't explain." I am so excited if these are dwarves of Kalsharok. I've been wondering about them for so long. We know that they definitely had to take desperate measures to survive the Darkspawn invasion. Kalsharok is located between northern Orlais and southern Anderfels. Could we be heading that far north in this DLC? We see Iron Bull fighting more of these dwarves that aren't quite dwarves, but not quite darkspawn either, which doesn't bode well for any hope of peaceful relations with them. More darkspawn, another ogre. My poor baby Cass is really taking a beating here. Now, here is where we can see what are clearly Genlocks. They definitely do not look like the creatures mentioned earlier, which is why I'm not so sure that those were darkspawn. I love a good secret. And what could this secret be about? The desperate means of Kalsharok's survival? Or the Titans? Now this is beautiful and definitely not at all similar to the aesthetic of the Deep Roads. We can see stalactites that indicate we are still underground, but it looks like some kind of lyrium oasis. What are all these lush green plants doing underground, clearly untouched by the taint? This lush forestness reminds me more of the elf aesthetic, and we do know from the Witch Hunt DLC that ancient refugee elves lived underground with the dwarves for a time. Could this have anything to do with that? Yay, it's Solus, everyone's favorite egg. That means that he is available for this quest, meaning that this is most likely not post-game DLC. Oh great, here's a shriek reminding me of the roguish Shadow Red Templars and Venatori whose stealth and backstabs are the bane of my existence in multiplayer. So, we're revealing a secret that will shake the world to its core. Now I think we can take this both literally and figuratively, considering all the talk of earthquakes. If you saw my recent video about the dwarves and the titans, I suggested that perhaps the titans were a part of the earth somehow. So, are they the big secret that's being revealed? Are they what are causing the tremors? Now this is the part I am most excited about. It's a massive creature with veins of what looks like lyrium running through it. A lyrium monster. Could this be one of the titans? I'm willing to bet it is. This doesn't look like just any old rock wraith, which would indicate that lyrium is literally a part of the titans, or perhaps the source of lyrium. Kieran suggested that the dwarves are without the titans and needed them in order to be taller. I don't think he necessarily meant literally taller, but does that mean that these titans have been dormant and are suddenly awakening? Let me know in the comments what you guys think and if you guys noticed anything interesting in the trailer. And get hyped with me! Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates on more videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching! Bye!